Dicks.
Hi everybody, crack open a cold one with the boys and lather yourselves up for another wonderful episode. And by that I mean the first ever episode of the Cup of Coffee podcast.
Oh yeah, boy.
Oh yeah, dig it. I hope you all enjoyed our little intro there. That theme this week is Muhammad Hassan's theme, aka Aleluya. Thank you very much. So we just watched the Kenny Omega, the Kenny Omega versus Kazuchika Okada number 2 match from Dominion 619. It's my third time watching the match. It's his first.
It was good. Not 6-star worthy.
Minus 5 stars. It's not worth 6 stars, but to be fair, I didn't like the first match that much either. It's not that they're necessarily bad matches per se, because, you know, wrestling is a weird thing to where people will think it's better depending upon who you are. I mean, I'm a huge Kenny Omega mark. So
I mean, I wasn't before a couple of days
ago. The G1 special in USA.
Pretty much.
The G1 special.
That was the first
I was gonna say,
New
is
Japan
that the
stuff
first?
that I've ever seen.
So to be fair, I've only watched New Japan stuff starting in 2017, and I've only watched 4 shows, and it was Wrestle Kingdom 11, Sakura Genesis, Dominion 619, and the first night of the G1 special. And I mean, everything I've seen Kenny Omega do so far is fucking great, and everything I've seen Okada do so far is pretty good. I'm a huge Shibata mark, despite the fact that he's never going to wrestle again because brain damage.
I mean, listen. We don't want to end up like Redacted, all right?
Yeah,
we don't need Japanese version of Redacted.
I've heard that they're just going to sign him to a training contract, so he's going to be in the dojo training dudes, which is cool.
The Japanese dude, not Redacted.
No, Shibata's not redacted. He's yet to murder his entire family.
I mean,
but to be fair,
true.
Like, I sent you a clip of him headbutting Okada, right?
I don't remember.
Like, it's a solid conk. Like, it's just like that, which the mic didn't pick that up, but it's like that. And
so,
it's let's just be fair. No two human beings should grab their heads and smash them together with that much force.
Want to do it?
No, it's not. Okay. Like, he hit Okada hard enough to make himself bleed.
I kick him so hard, I hurt myself.
I headbutt him so hard, I lose my entire career.
I don't know why my Japanese accent is actually Arabic, but yeah, we also skipped over our little introduction.
Oh yeah,
thingamajig with the little rules of
with us talking about who we are. I mean, we can talk about the rules before we talk about who we are, because that makes more sense.
I mean, we're just 2 guys.
I mean, to be fair, we can always talk about who our favorite wrestlers are. I got me a top 5, even though
let's go through the rules
ridiculous.
first.
Okay, so the rules of this podcast are: the entire intent of this podcast is to have it be something that you can listen to early in the morning on Sundays and sip a cup of coffee, much like the Macho Man would. Ripping
pepperoni.
Ripping pepperoni. Him and Miss Elizabeth chilling out in heaven, high-fiving.
Hell, fuck yeah. Wish I was there now.
And if we do go over an hour, which hopefully we do, because God, I love bullshit bollocks from WCW. We have to watch a horrible WCW match like the Triple Cage. He hates it. I love it.
The Triple Cage, or
listen, I will.
The one where they're in the tractor trailer. I think it's Gold Dust.
It's Dustin Runnels and Blacktop Bully, or Big Bully Cock, as he's referred to on the internet.
I don't even know.
That's like 1994. It's the King of the Road. It's the King of the Road match.
Of course it is. Ooh, we should watch. Can we make our first punishment the monster truck match?
Or Hulk Hogan versus and the Giant, and he like, for some reason
he throws him off the building or whatever.
And then the Giant is perfectly fine and comes back and wrestles a world title match later in the night. Legitimately, directly afterwards, he falls off the building and then comes back.
Fuck you, WCW.
Thank you, 1994 WCW for those fucking
Russo.
Gems.
Stupid cuck.
So, of course, I am Frank, as you have seen on any of our other content. I yell things. I like professional wrestling.
My name's Trey, and I don't really do much of anything. It's mostly just telling people I want to kill myself, and I guess, wrestling.
I admire the honesty there, buddy.
I mean,
So,
there's no reason to be dishonest.
So how about that top 5 wrestlers of all time?
I don't know. I don't have a list straight up.
Let's see here. I've got a list.
Especially of all time. That's like right now I might be able to do if I thought about it for a
Okay,
second.
so
You got a piece of paper.
Top 5
Look,
current
piece of
wrestlers.
paper.
I have that notebook and a pen
I'm gonna
somewhere. I was about to say you think about that, and I'll get back to it at the end of the show. Also, I'm gonna have to boost the audio here.
Yeah, I don't remember how to do that. As long as it doesn't go to like the bass boosty meme type loudness, I think it'll be okay.
Meme-tastic. I mean to be fair, I'm just gonna cut the audio of whatever I'm putting this over.
What are you gonna put this over?
I might put some 2K footage. Over some 2K footage of like random matches and stuff.
Oh, that's what you meant by.
Or I'll take like actual wrestling footage if we want to explain how dope a move is. Like
Nah, just do the do the 2K.
Like the one, the winged angel, or the Rainmaker,
Or the goddamn drop kick.
goddamn drop. That's the line of the week. That's gonna be our segment, a dumb commentary line of the week.
Already got one for next week.
Is it Kane really wants to
Yes,
be the WWF
yes, that's
title?
exactly what it was. Damn it. What was the other one that was really stupid? I forget.
The big red retard can find his
the
feet.
big red retard. Fuck Jerry Lawler.
Fucking marking out.
Everyone hates JBL, but fuck Jerry Lawler. That's the truth.
Why we hate Jerry Lawler all of a sudden?
He's just sexist.
Because he says puppies.
That too, yeah.
I mean, we love puppies.
I mean, hell yeah.
So, let's see here. So the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view is when? What?
This Sunday.
This Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
God, that shit's really snuck up on you.
Yes.
Also, to be fair, I don't give a shit about that pay-per-view.
Main event
Actually,
is
never.
Joe versus Lesnar, so.
Which,
people are really hyped.
Joe's not going to
that
go
concerned.
over, so I don't really care. That's the only bad part about anybody Brock faces. If you're not like Roman or Goldberg
Fuck
or
Goldberg.
Cena or Try, you're not going over.
If I ever say fuck anyone, it's not because I actually hate them. It's because I don't want them to be the fucking Universal Champion. So, fuck Goldberg.
Try.
Goldberg, please come on our podcast. Even though, fuck that title run.
Nah, fuck that shit. Goldberg doesn't want to come on our podcast.
Get rinsed. We don't want you on our podcast anyways.
I would rather have Shinsuke and his half inability to speak English on the podcast. Listen, he can barely cut a promo in English.
I kick him so hard. I hurt myself.
It's almost like Alexander Ovechkin when he's like, Russian machine never break.
See, now if we went into a hockey segment for 5 minutes, that would be when we have to go watch. What did I describe it as? Tastefully describe it as?
Tastefully classic.
A tastefully classic
Jim
match
Cornette
that
would
Jim
love that.
Cornette would love.
We're gonna end up watching far too much WCCW because of this podcast.
What's the other one? Georgia
Championship Wrestling.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of world class, a lot of Georgia,
I mean, as long as we keep it out,
a lot
we'll
of
be okay.
a lot of Jim Crockett's WCW.
Oh God.
Where I think it was Jim Hurd who made a rule to where you couldn't throw dudes over the top rope or you got disqualified and fined legitimately. It wasn't even a thing that heels were supposed to break. He was legitimately like, if you throw a motherfucker over the rope, I will take money away from you. Like, it not cool.
You finna get fined.
Do not do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. What else did I put down there?
You said fuck heavy machinery.
No, I said fuck Enzo VCAS.
No, so here's... Oh, yeah. I thought we were going to bust right into fuck heavy machinery because there's a tag team...
No, let's take the Enzo cast thing first. We still got nearly 50 minutes. Actually, more than 50 minutes. So...
I like
we can
how
delve into it a little bit.
I like how the loudest thing on this podcast so far is my burp.
No, the thing where you did the headbutt,
Oh yeah,
that peaked.
It peaked right there.
That really hurt my fucking knuckle.
Yeah, but
I think I broke my knuckle, but that's irrelevant.
I mean, it's fine.
It's time for a different
podcast. I've broken like every toe. I broke in my every bone in my body podcast.
Yeah. Don't steal our name or we'll kill you.
I was born at age 6 without bones.
I was born with paper skin and glass bones.
But
yeah, Enzo KS. That was fucking stupid.
So here's the thing.
They should have just won the goddamn titles.
But here's the thing. There's a certain point at which like they can't continue to be a tag team because they're just going to keep losing. Like, what was the last time?
They were still making money.
But here's the thing. They're still going to make money.
No, they're not.
Well, no, Enzo can still sell. Like
Enzo can do that, but Enzo supposedly can't wrestle. I don't really watch that many of his matches. He's never had a single match.
So here's the thing. Enzo is in the ring 95% of the time in those Enzo and Big Cass matches because they just save Enzo for Big Cass for the hot tag.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen Big Cass wrestle a match that wasn't longer than a comeback.
Everyone says that he's so fucking amazing, but
are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure he only has big boot, Empire elbow.
The one move of doom.
He's got like the Empire elbow and the big boot. That's all he's got.
Yeah, Cass, and he's got the dumb fucking accent.
And here's the thing, he can't cut a promo like Enzo can.
No,
Enzo cuts a.
That's why they were a team.
Like
because they made each other good.
Enzo came out on Monday and cut that fucking promo.
Just roasted him,
and it was good.
He was like, Tupac, I'm Tupac.
It's like homeboy got the roast session going on.
He's like, I cried one single tear. I was like, well, good for you, Enzo. And we were all like, hey, good for you,
It wasn't
Enzo.
even one single tear. It was one single gangster tear. You have to remember that.
That's right. Excuse me. I'm deeply sorry for the inconvenience.
So we hate Heavy Machinery, right?
Yeah, fuck Heavy Machinery.
So here's the thing about Heavy Machinery.
Let me get... I wrote these notes, and I kind of just put, like, different promotions and shit, and most of the first points for each one are just fuck something, because I'm a very angry person, and it's bullshit, okay? Fuck that.
I like how you hate the two fat dudes. You hate the two...
They're fucking stupid.
But here's the thing. They're 6'7" and weigh like 400 pounds.
I don't give a shit. It's fucking boring.
So here's another thing. Well,
who are the tag team champions right now?
In
it's
NXT.
The Authors of Pain.
So
they're slightly smaller, but they can actually have a fucking match. I was about to say,
was it Razor and what the other guy's name? But like they when they came in, they had no ability whatsoever. They were greener than fucking grass.
Grass isn't always green.
And now they've had really good matches with DIY until they broke up, and Tommaso Ciampa was like, "Well, I'm gonna turn heel, feud with your boy." Johnny Wrestling for a little bit, and then I'm going to go off to job at 205 Live to Neville, like everybody else is.
Oh, fuck.
You go hang out with Alicia Fox and
Damn, I
Noam
forgot to
Dar.
put 205 Live on there.
205
Because fuck 205 Live. Even though I'm sure it's good, it's just... I don't want to watch an hour of dudes trying to suck each other's dick
Well, whenever I go on Bleacher Report and I read the 205 Live results, they always give them, like, shitty grades. Like, I'm assuming that they just don't care.
They're like, well, Neville won. Who's fucking surprised? No one. Maybe they should have a Cruiserweight Tag Team Championship. Maybe that would spice up the show or something.
So we can have Noam Dar and some other random dude and Alicia Fox. Fuck's sake. At least they're giving Alicia Fox something to do. She's been in the company since...
She's attractive. I'll give her that.
She's been in the company since the Edge Vicky Guerrero marriage storyline. Think about that.
That's like 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Roughly?
Yeah, she is one of the longest tenured people in the entire company.
Yeah. There's a lot of long tenured people.
I mean, there's Try.
Buried.
Try.
God damn it, this list is... It was coming along, and then...
I mean, you only need one more, dude.
One. And this is like... As of today, right now.
As of right now, the best wrestlers right now.
And these aren't in order yet. I haven't decided.
I mean,
I haven't even picked a fifth yet.
It's not even hard for me. I can just be like, I can just rattle off a bunch of Japanese dudes. Everybody on the internet will be like, "Yep, you got it." It's like 4 Japanese dudes and AJ, and everybody's like, "I'm marking out." Also, speaking of Japanese dudes and indie wrestlers, I need to buy a Marty Scurll t-shirt.
I want to watch him.
Marty Scurll.
I want to watch Marty fucking Scurll, but.
He's on day one. He had a match with the Young Bucks on day one of
I
the
don't have
G1
day
Special. Well, I have day one. We can watch that after we're done with the podcast. But like, part of his gimmick is that he comes out with an umbrella, and it's a Bullet Club branded umbrella, and you can buy that for $35 on Pro Wrestling Tees.
Yeah, I saw the umbrella on ROH. I think it was.
Yeah,
that's where he joined the Bullet Club because
they
dumped out what Adam
Cole.
Yeah. I haven't seen any of his shit either. I'd like to see that too.
Adam Cole, he's okay. I mean, now he's probably gonna sign with the Fed.
He is. I think he. Did they already announce that? I don't remember.
I haven't heard anything about it, but I'm sure he'll be in the Fed soon.
Adam Cole is like the Chris Hero of 5 years ago. People gave his shit because he was good, and then he came to the Fed and he sucked it.
But here's the thing: Chris Hero is like 39 years old. Adam Cole's only 27.
Dude, hell yeah.
Yeah, Adam Cole's got a long, hefty career ahead of him.
I looked up. I was looking up the ROH title for some reason, and Chris Daniels came out because he was the oldest champion.
Oh yeah,
47 goddamn years old.
Yeah, that dude took a bump off a ladder onto a
rail.
Yeah.
Yeah. You told me he was 47, and it's not that I didn't believe you.
It's that you had to look it up.
It was
you were
just like,
what?
oh shit.
Yeah,
This dude.
He's
47.
He is older than Dog Dirt.
I don't know what dog dirt is, but yeah. He's old as fuck.
Doo-doo butter.
Doo-doo butter. I think I wrote that on there somewhere.
Doo-doo butter.
Yeah. I don't remember where.
Change the titles again. These are doo-doo butter. Oh, yeah, it's 'cause...
Yeah.
But
yeah.
anyways,
Fucking
back to Heavy Machinery. In Japan, there's a team that's reminiscent of Heavy Machinery.
Ugh.
No, but here's the thing. They're actually really good. Like, they're the IWGP Tag Team Champions. They're, I think it's Hanson and somebody else. But they're bigger dudes.
Mm-hmm.
But they're athletic enough to do high-flying, flippy shit like Jim Cornette hates.
Nice, Jim Cornette.
Yeah. Like, they had a match with, right now, they pretty much just been flip-flopping the titles between them and, the Gorillas of Destiny, which is Tama Tonga and,
That's Tama Tonga.
Tama Tonga and, Tangaroa.
I don't mean to be racist,
Which
but
guess which former WWE superstar Tangaroa is?
give me a hint.
He was a bike riding Mexican at one point.
It's not Chuck Palumbo, is it?
It's not Chuck Palumbo. Chuck Palumbo came in on motorcycles, not bicycles.
Oh, a bike riding.
Yeah, he was a bike riding Mexican.
I don't know. My only guess would be like Super Crazy or something.
No, it's not Super Crazy. Super Crazy came in on lawnmower.
I think Super Crazy. Fuck you, Super Crazy. Pretty sure he's in AAA anyways. What?
Yeah.
All right, just tell me, who is it?
It's Camacho.
Camacho? Who the fuck is Camacho?
He played when the original Sin Cara, the original Botch Cara, got suspended for steroids. He played Sin Cara, and then he became Sin Cara Negro. And then he turned heel and became a bike riding Mexican, and then he jumped ship to New Japan, became a member of the Bullet Club with his brother Tangaroa, like legitimate like life brothers, like they're Haku's kids. So of course they have hard ass heads, and they're.
What did I have? I had something about the fucking U.S.
The U.S.
New Japan title.
We'll get to that once I get done with my weird explanation of why Camacho has totally turned his career around.
Okay.
Because thank Christ.
From a bike riding Mexican to
dude who yells expletives in the middle of a New Japan ring that you can hear every time. There's this random series on YouTube I watched called New Japan Is Not for Kids, and it's every episode.
That's pretty accurate.
Every episode is them just yelling "fuck," "shit," "you motherfucker."
It's too bad they don't have the translation for fucking Japanese.
I mean, at our Wrestle Kingdom 11, Kevin Kelly and I think it's Steve Corino, before he jumped ship to the Fed to do training, they were doing commentary, and Camacho was like, "You motherfucker," and Kevin Kelly was like, "Whoa."
You motherfucker.
I hope you guys have all put your kids away.
Yeah, really, Jesus.
Yeah. Like, they didn't... I mean, to be fair, they're on pay-per-view, so it's whatever. And they don't, like...
Yeah.
Like, they're still going to get sponsors anyway.
I mean, it's Japan, so they don't care.
As long as you're speaking English, you're fine.
That's true. Not all Japanese people speak English.
I mean, I assume a lot of them do. But,
Buy this at my store.
Buy what at my store?
This pen.
I did not buy that at your pen.
I swear that's our brand.
Anyways. I mean, it is. I'm sure it came from somewhere, but I don't remember. I think I might have gotten that at work. Not, like, bought it, but I found it, and I was like, man,
It's disgusting because they'll shoot up.
Well, no, I did that.
Yeah, I know.
Listen,
you dick.
Listen, I'm sorry. If I don't have gum, I chew on pen caps.
Moving on. What's next?
Let's see here. Well, we could just...
Back to that U.S. title.
Yeah, we can talk about how Kenny Omega is the second best wrestler on the planet.
Very good. Not relevant to this topic, sort of.
I mean, it is, because he's the U.S. champion.
Fuck that title.
Yeah,
only because...
That title does look like doo-doo butter.
It looks like doo-doo butter.
But here's the thing. That's only because all the other IWGP titles look fantastic.
Truth.
Hopefully when I'm editing this, I can just pop up, like, all the fucking New Japan titles, be like, boop, 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 boop. Just imagine, like, if you don't understand how sound effects work and how my hands move, I just took my hands, I swung them all over my TV screen.
And it was like he had 4 pairs of titties. And he was just smacking each one. Even though I think they have more titles than that.
No, they have, let's see here. They have the IWGP Heavyweight title, the IWGP Intercontinental title, the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title, the IWGP Tag Team titles, the IWGP Junior Tag Team titles, the Never Openweight title, the Never 6-Man title, and the US title.
Sweet. I was right.
Yeah, look at that. But they have a lot of titles in New Japan now.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. All those titles actually have, like, reasonably good history, so people actually give a shit about them.
Yeah.
Unless you're Tetsuya Naito with the Intercontinental title, where he kind of
He
just
just
broke
like
it.
throws that shit
He was
all
like,
the time.
he was like,
Yeah.
That's why. That's why. When we at the very end of the match we watched at Dominion, when Tanahashi had the belt, like the side plate had broken off, the center portion on the center plate had fallen off, the belt was a little ripped.
Didn't notice.
I did.
Fuck me.
Because, Also, I find myself walking around now that I watch Japanese wrestling and just pronouncing Japanese wrestlers' names. Like, occasionally I'm just at work putting a milk and I'm like, Tetsuya Naito!
The only one I ever say is Shinsuke Nakamura.
Which, he's in the Fed now, so he can't pronounce his name in Japanese.
You know, I saw one of his Japanese matches. Well, I watched part of it.
Did you watch the one with AJ?
Yeah. And he was like, they said Shinsuke Nakamura or something like that. I don't remember how exactly, but it wasn't Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke.
It was like the pronunciated way. Anyways.
Also, honestly, I think it's a good thing that AJ and Shinsuke left the company when they did.
Why?
Because it opened up so many doors for people like Kenny Omega. Like, once AJ left, he became the leader of the Bullet Club, which he'll probably drop that to Cody once he leaves, if he does.
Hopefully Cody gets better by that time.
I wish
Cody's not bad. It's just that he's not Kenny Omega.
He's not second best wrestler in the world.
I've watched
two
matches worth of Kenny Omega.
We're absolutely in agreement that AJ is the best wrestler in the world, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. There's no challenge.
For surezies.
Yeah.
For surezies.
Like he's like the one person that's translated to WWE that's just like, yeah, didn't matter.
He's like, I can go anywhere. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Literally anywhere.
It's just now he's making the money he probably deserves.
Well, he's the face that runs the place.
I would like to assume that he's making. I won't say he's making John Cena money, but he's
not selling the most T-shirts.
He's probably. I'm sure he's selling a couple.
I mean, he's like probably the New Day is probably still doing.
Oh yeah. I'm sure Roro sells a couple T-shirts here and there. I'm sure Seth sells a couple T-shirts here and there.
Lit. There we go. That finishes my list.
What, Seth Rollins?
Seth Rollins.
There you go.
I don't know why I couldn't think of that for some fucking reason.
It's because he's like in a bottom barrel bullshit storyline right now.
Who's he fucking with? He's fucking with
The last match I saw on YouTube with him was him against Roro, and it was before the last Raw pay-per-view.
Fuck.
And then before that he was feuding with Joe, and then before that he was feuding with Try. I'm gonna get that over.
Fuck. Who the fuck is? Hold on, I gotta look that up. I don't remember.
I don't.
Seth Rollins. Come on, load, you fucking.
Who's on Raw to even like reasonably challenge Seth Rollins?
Finn Balor is feuding with Elias fucking Sampson.
Are you?
I'm dead ass serious.
Please tell me that my boy is going over in literally every match.
I don't know. I don't know if they've had any matches.
I certainly hope they do. Also, shout out to Seth Rollins for being on the cover of 2K18.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I hope that sorry, I'm fucking very distracted.
We're looking at the phone right now.
I cannot remember
the
life of me.
Podcast is going to shit here at about the 22-minute mark when we've run out of things to talk about.
What were you just saying?
I was how Rollins is on the cover of 2K18.
Oh yeah. I hope the collector's edition is good, because if it is, I'm pre-ordering that shit. Kevin Owens, not Kevin Owens, Bray Wyatt.
Oh, so it sucks. Not like
listen.
every
Bray Wyatt's good.
Every Bray Wyatt mark just turned off the podcast. But I'm like Bray Wyatt's good. It's good that he won a world title last year. That was super cool. But here's the thing: you can only put him in a feud with certain people, because otherwise it's just like because of how Bray wrestles, it's not good with everybody.
As long as they don't do the stupid ass
maggots in the center of the ring bullshit. House of Horrors match.
Cringy. The House of Horrors match was
the best part of that match.
Interesting concept.
The best part of
really
that match
stupid.
Was your boy Randy Orton getting covered in a fucking fridge. Remember that?
Yeah, I saw it.
Here's the thing. I was really hoping that instead of Bray getting into the limo, I think I was texting you at the time. I was like, I hope Bray teleports to the arena.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did say that.
Yeah. But that would have been so cool. I would have been like, come on, can we not give him Undertaker powers? Like, we've already.
That'd be fucking dope.
Yeah, give Bray Wyatt Undertaker powers.
Also, can you put an explicit warning on this somehow? I'll
put it
in the thumbnail.
Yeah, I'll put it in the thumbnail.
Okay. We haven't really said anything bad. It's just I've been dropping
no.
F-bombs like it's fucking Christmas.
I mean, to be
or something.
fair, I have too. So we still hate Heavy Machinery. We just want to get that across.
Oh, we didn't go to SmackDown. We skipped SmackDown.
So why do we hate James Ellsworth all of a sudden? Is it because he went over on AJ twice last year?
No, his fucking gimmick is old. He's like
Well,
the
to be fair-
Eugene of current
Well, to
day.
be fair, him and Carmella have the same gimmick.
Sort of. He's still like...
However, I do like.
I don't want to
his
say
jacket.
retard, but that's what he is.
I want his jacket that's covered in dollar bills, though.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Actually, you can buy that at like Kohl's or something.
Can you?
I know a deaf dude that comes into the store all the time. He has the same jacket.
Here's the thing. You want to be great? I'm gonna edit in this podcast, and at the very end, I'm gonna throw in Carmella and James Ellsworth coming out to Crime Time's theme.
Brooklyn.
Dude, they're both
bringing the
she's from
hood
Brooklyn.
to you. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh well, never mind. She's from Staten Island because she's the Staten Island princess.
Close enough.
Listen, they're both
York.
boroughs in boroughs in New York. Sorry, we live in not New York.
No, but it's fine. Like, I don't care if he wants to be her manager. That's fine. I don't care. But he shouldn't have been in that fucking Money in the Bank match.
Fine, we're
I
fine.
know you didn't
we're fine.
see
You know what's
that,
horrible? Oh,
but
no.
it pissed me the
Are you talking
fuck
about both of
off.
them?
Mostly in the first one because he won
I saw
it.
the first one. Yeah.
That was dog shit. Like in the second one when what was her name? Becky Lynch completely roasted him. She threw him off and he nailed his gonads on the top rope. Shut the fuck up, dog.
You know what would have been better?
What?
If he would have done the standard over the top rope table spot that everybody does.
Dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, dog. Quiet down.
So, and now we have to answer the question, who will hinder the gender? Right now, nobody's going to hinder the gender because he's Gender fucking Mahal.
Can we get someone to make that into like a show tune? Just like a sweet 15-second show tune? Somebody do it.
Fucking marking out to me singing, who will hinder the gender?
I need to get a fat guy that can just dance to that besides me, because I can't.
And then Photoshop Jinder Mahal's face on top.
Just like, not like him happy, just him going,
This is gonna be the most elaborate podcast we have. Like
if we would have like stayed in order, I think it would have been okay, but I mean, it's not that big a video.
I mean, to be fair, there was no way this is gonna stay in order.
I mean, it could have. If we would have just went by my list. You just made the list.
Here's the thing. Next week, I'm gonna make the list,
Listen,
and it's gonna be very loose titles.
Jericho was in Singapore.
Was he?
Yeah, he did the. No, he did the.
Did he do the?
He did the Singapore and the Tokyo show.
Well, of course. He was like, I can take time off my tour.
Eh, Fozzy sucks.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry, Jericho. They just do.
Sorry, brah.
It's
Doink, brah.
not your fault.
Doink, brah. Also, I watch too much OSW.
Oh yeah, you do.
I do. I literally fall asleep watching those now.
That's garbage.
Listen,
Not
mine you. You know who's garbage? Mine you. I'm sorry, mine you. You're literally the worst Samoan to ever work in WWE.
And we have Roman.
Roman's the second worst.
Roman's not even bad. We just hate him. It's CM Punk's fault.
Yeah.
Thanks, Punk.
What did Punk do?
He just shit all over him. He's like, you gotta make Roman look strong.
Oh yeah.
So now we just hate him.
But to be fair,
we don't want to make.
But to be
Roman
fair,
look
now we
strong.
kind of hate CM Punk.
Mostly because he's a little bitch.
Well, he's ruined wrestling in Chicago.
I mean,
Also, I have to piss.
it's ruined in a lot of places.
I'm gonna.
Don't pause. I'll just keep going.
Okay.
For
We're
a
gonna
minute.
go with an independent podcast. This has happened in both the commentary and the podcast.
This dude can't hold his liquor, even though we haven't had any liquor. Fuck, I can't hold a podcast. What the fuck was I thinking? I should have told him to pause this, but that would be stupid. Anyways, let's see. What can I go back on? Maybe I should read my list. What do you guys think of that? Nothing, because there's nobody listening to this. But I wish there was. Someone please listen to this. For lots of reasons. Yeah, I really can't hold a podcast, can I? Maybe you should pause it. Mouse is all the way over there, though. What's on my fucking list? Let's see my list. Oh, fuck you, Mac. Son of a bitch. Alright. Here we go. Someone needs to make like a WWE Network type app thing where I can watch all of these goddamn indie promotions TNA, ROH. What do I have on there? New Japan, WCPW, CMLL, AAA, CZW, PWG, any other ones. I couldn't think of any other bigger ones, but that's what I want. I just want my indie network. That's what I'm gonna call it. Even though I'm not gonna make it. Someone needs to make the indie network.
The indie fuckface network.
So I can watch all this goddamn shit without having to illegally download it.
The indie mark. The indie mark network.
The what?
The indie mark network.
Yeah, let's call it that.
Yeah.
Something somewhere around those lines.
It's so us smart marks can sit there and watch our Marty Skrull and our Kenny Omega
And my who's in ROH right now? Jay Lethal.
Even though the match I watched at the G1 special wasn't that good.
I mean, it was okay.
I remember Jay Lethal being way better in TNA. Mostly, it was probably the Black Machismo gimmick.
Oh yeah.
And the time he and Ric Flair, he sounded exactly the same as Ric Flair. That's my line.
Fuck you, Ric Flair.
Hey,
not really. We
his
like
name's
Ric
Flair.
Flair. That's true.
Oh, shout out to Kevin, who's gonna go meet Sting sometime next month.
Where?
I think he's doing a signing somewhere.
Where?
I don't know. I have to talk to Kevin.
I need to know.
I mean, I need to know too because I gotta get that $100 Sting action figure signed.
Actually, my Sting action figure's already signed, so who gives a shit?
I told Kevin that I might just like give him my figure and $75 and have Sting sign it. Yeah.
That'd be dope.
I was like, "A-OK, do you want to do that?" He's like, "I don't care. Give me $75." I was like, "Thanks, boss."
Thanks, man.
Shout out to my boss.
Oh, okay.
Like today, I was sitting in the back and Kevin came back there and
Whoa.
What?
Is this wrestling related?
I mean, yes, because we're gonna talk.
It
about
better be all the way.
We're gonna get to Supercard here in a second.
Okay.
And he's throwing away trash, and then he walks over to me. He's like, "Hey, man, shout out to my Aleister Black card I just unlocked in WWE Supercard."
Shut the fuck up.
I'm like, Kevin, shut the fuck up.
Why the fuck are you playing a digital card game?
Let's just think about this. Kevin plays that so much
that he unlocked Aleister Black. Yeah.
He doesn't even have that. He has a WrestleMania 33, the best cards in the game. Aleister Black. He tells me
Kev, what are you doing?
He tells me he plays that in the car on the way to work.
What are you doing, baby? I forget how that meme goes, but that's
baby, what is you doing?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it!
Fuck so you already got to the. Oh, you already.
I just kind of skipped over to that last bit because I wanted to.
Talking about how did you talk about how Cody Rhodes
No.
is a good example of how leaving WWE can be really good for your career?
Yeah. Who else just recently did that? It was Drew Galloway.
Who came back?
Yeah, he left. He left in what? 2015?
2012. He's been gone for a while.
No, because he was in One Man Band, wasn't he?
It's a one-man band.
Yeah, with Heath Slater and Can't Hinder the Gender.
Oh, dude.
I'm pretty sure he was.
It's a three-man band.
How could he be in one band, man? Yeah, good one.
Here's the thing.
I guess
they were 3MB, but they still had Heath Slater's entrance song. So it was like, I'm the one-man band.
Shout out to Heath Slater from being from our state.
Dude, he almost won the Intercontinental title the other night.
How'd you know that without watching Raw?
I don't know. Also, to be fair, I've actually watched episodes of Raw in the full length from 2000, but I haven't watched a single episode of Raw in 2017.
I can't blame you. 3 hours is too long. But back to Cody Rhodes.
Actually, it's just Cody now.
Yeah.
In Japan, it's just Cody. Nippon.
The only person he's shitting on is the Revival, and they suck, so who cares? I don't even know if they're...
He shit on the Revival?
Yeah. Dude, we all shit on the Revival. Fuck the Revival. That's an actual chant.
The only people that don't shit on the Revival is Jim Cornette.
Fuck Jim Cornette.
Listen, he likes that they don't do flippy shit.
Oh, isn't that like their gimmick?
Yes. Their gimmick is that their gimmick is that they're not athletic at all. That's why they both look like fucking Arn Anderson during the 90s.
Get rinsed.
Also, we love Arn Anderson. Well, I love Arn Anderson because he's actually a legitimate badass. But I don't know which one, Dawson or Wilder. One of them looks dead on like fucking Arn Anderson. I'll have to like split screen it when I'm editing.
I couldn't tell you. I don't remember.
But
whoa,
he's like bald and has mutton chops.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I thought one of the that's the vaudevillains I'm thinking of. One of them left.
Oh,
I mean, who cares?
Actually, no. I swear he like punched somebody in the back of the face, and they were like, "Get the fuck out of here." Or he was like a prissy bitch. He was like a prissy bitch. It was Simon Gotch that got let go.
But, yeah, because Aiden English is in 205 now.
205 alive.
But
even though he's like 6'5".
God, we can't stay on one topic.
No, we can't.
Cody Rhodes.
To be fair, we don't actually have to stay on one topic because it's
mean-
our own podcast.
Yeah, but
Also, shout out to Marty Skrull.
I'd love
who
to get
has,
through one topic. That'd
I'm
be
sorry.
awesome.
I'm sorry, we can talk about Cody. I'm sorry.
It's mostly a comparison to Alberto.
Who we hate.
This dude went on. He won the unified, whatever the fuck they're calling it, title now.
Oh, the goal.
The
I think
Global
it's Global
Force Wrestling
title, yeah.
Impact.
Also, I
don't give a
I like
shit.
how in the end Jeff Jarrett still won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll take it over and it'll be good again.
'Cause, good
Make
old-
Impact great again.
Fucking.
swear
Actually,
that was
it's
one of
not
their
Impact
slogans.
anymore. JEFFJARRW or ETT.
But this dude went on there
Ain't that great?
and shut the fuck up.
Slap nuts.
And he was
I still want that slap nut shirt.
I don't care. He was talking to Bobby Lashley. He was like, "We're fucking wrestlers, man. We're not sport entertainers. Fucking bullshit."
Did he actually say fucking bullshit?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
It wasn't on TV, but yeah. And I was just like, shut the fuck up, Alberto. No one fucking cares.
I like how he's super...
Your dumbass suspended
I like-
girlfriend is in the crowd wearing a dumbass mask,
I like
and you're
how
just
he's-
shitting on
I
him.
like how he's super pissed because they wouldn't use him in the Fed. But to be fair,
He sucks.
Alberto's not a good wrestler.
He's not bad.
He's not entertaining.
He's just not good.
Like,
We have fucking AJ Styles.
okay, so here's the thing.
Seth Rollins. We don't need Alberto.
That's
And
because it's like
he realizes that, but he can't accept it.
the thing is like Alberto's old as shit too.
Yeah.
Also, so is Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley's like 40 years old.
Go back to AAA, Alberto. Just fuck off, all right?
Go back to try.
See, Cody Rhodes hasn't shit on him. He's only shit on the Revival.
I'm okay with that because they're a bad tag team.
But
Every Jim Cornette's gonna come on this podcast and be like, "You guys suck," and I'm gonna be like, "Thanks, Jim."
Cody Rhodes is gonna end up being like Drew Galloway. He's gonna take a couple years off, get good,
Come back.
and then the Fed's gonna be, "Wow, look at that! His gimmick's actually good.
it's
Who
gonna-
would have figured?"
or it's gonna
and
be
then
a-
they'll bring him back in.
Or it's gonna be like AJ, where he's in TNA for like 10 years, gets really good, then he goes to Japan, gets even better, runs the Bullet Club, then leaves, then comes to the Fed, makes buttloads of fucking money for his family, goes home, chills out in Georgia, wherever the fuck he's from.
What is it? It's
Gainesville.
Gainesville, Georgia.
Yeah,
Shout out to Gainesville, Georgia. Trying to finna go there.
because you don't want none.
AJ, we coming to your house.
Also,
We coming for you, sucker.
I love AJ's theme in the Fed, but nothing's ever gonna be better than I am.
Yeah, that's real good. TNA.
Also, I'm finna buy I'm finna buy WWE 2K14 for 360.
Are you fucking stupid?
Well, no, because you can put songs, any song that you want on there, and I can just make an AJ Styles create a wrestler.
Hell, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Can you do that? No, I can't do that on PS4.
that's
God
the one.
damn it.
You can do it on PS3 though.
Fuck PS4.
That's the only thing. Like, I can't do it on Xbox because we don't have support for saving MP3 files on. The
Yeah,
hard
that's
drive.
what's wrong with PS4 too.
Actually, we might have just gotten that ability.
Anyways, that's not wrestling related.
I mean, it is. It's
Sort
it's
of.
wrestling video game related.
I just don't want to get too off topic because I really don't want to watch
WCW.
South Georgia Wrestling, whatever the fuck it's called.
Georgia Southern.
Georgia Championship Wrestling. Don't want to watch it.
World Class Championship Wrestling.
I don't wanna watch that
We
either.
don't want to watch Kerry Von Erich
Please.
versus like Michael
I don't-
PSA's. Michael PSA.
Don't need to see the Freebirds.
Oh, you know what? You know what gimmick bollocks we can watch if we go over an hour?
What
The gimmick battle royal from WrestleMania 17.
the fuck is that?
Oh, get in,
No.
mind you.
No. It's time to stop.
Essentially, it's just 30 legends that come out, and they're old as fuck, and they have a battle royal in the middle of WrestleMania. It's literally in between TLC 2 and Undertaker Triple H.
Did you see Tag Team Apocalypto?
Yes.
The Broken Hardys versus all those fucking tag teams?
Including the two
Rock
dudes
and
that
Roll
win the Hall of
Express.
Fame. Yeah.
That was, there's one moment where he lifts him up on the not a forklift.
Dilapidated boat.
No, that has a
dilapidated
name. I forget what it is.
Dilapidated
But
boat.
it's like a forklift, but it has like the cage, or I forget what it's called. But he's like Matt, let me down, and he's like, no, because my name's Broken Matt Hardy, and this is wonderful. But he's like, damn it, you broken bastard, let me down from here. It's just great.
That's the most used GIF on our fucking Twitter. Is the wonderful GIF.
Did I use it twice?
Yeah, maybe.
Fuck.
Actually, no, I don't. You used the "everything's gonna be all right" rock meme. I need to post that picture of Mick Foley with the cans of Chef Boyardee on our Instagram.
Let's go
Also,
let's go to our official Twitter.
Our official Twitter.
Our official Twitter is @KnowYourRoleNet.
Actually, we should probably say this at the very end.
Well, I mean, we could say it right now and at the end. What the fuck just happened?
I didn't move my mouse for about 5 seconds.
Oh, Christ. That scared the shit out of me. Oh, yeah, that is. I used the rock. It's going to be okay. You put the Triple H thing.
Try! I was trying to get Try to mention us on Twitter.
It shall be delightful. I gotta post another one right now.
Also, you know what match that Triple H poster is from? It's from No Way Out 2000. Him versus Mick Foley in the Hell in a Cell. That's the match where Mick Foley breaks the ring. Fuck yeah. Hell fuck yeah.
Don't mention it because I'm gonna tweet it, and you should go look at this tweet
for the 470,000 people that are gonna watch this like 2 years from now, and you want to go check on our tweets.
It's from July 5th. Today's the 5th, right?
2017, yes.
At
something o'clock.
8:00. I like how
o'clock.
I have the clock right here on my phone, but
Clock
it's
o'clock.
too much work. 8:01 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Try.
This is a good picture. Did you take a picture of your screen to get that?
Yes.
I can tell.
Yeah.
That's not relevant, but let me think of a caption while you talk for a minute.
So let's see here. We're at about the 40-minute mark, so it's probably a good time to start talking about our favorite wrestlers and why we love them.
Sure, go for it.
So,
Wait, did we get everything on the list?
Yes.
Want to at least make sure we got everything on the list. Can the Fed just buy this shit, please? They talking about TNA. Just Vince, just buy this shit.
Just buy it so I don't have to go someplace.
And let fucking Matt Hardy have his goddamn gimmick. All right, just give it up. Give it up. It's time to stop.
It's time to stop.
Thank you, Frank.
All right. So
Frank's gonna go first with
I'm gonna go with my favorite wrestler of all time, and he's gonna go with the modern ones. So let's see here, quick list. Sting, because he's Sting, because woo, and all that jazz. Number 2, Mike Awesome, because he's a spot making machine.
Spot monkey.
Number 3, Muhammad Hassan, because fuck yes. I'm gonna send
spot terrorist.
I'm gonna send terrorists to attack Undertaker on an episode of SmackDown that's gonna air the same day that bomb goes off in London.
Oh no! Don't say that.
That's legitimately the reason why Muhammad Hassan got taken off TV immediately, which is sad because
number 1 theme song in the entire Fed history.
I love that theme song. I mean, Test's theme song is super good too.
Oh, damn it! I forgot to fucking Mick Foley.
I'm a fucking Test mark. You all should be too. That was 3, right?
Is your list in order?
Mine is in order, yes.
Okay, mine's not.
Number 4, Steve Blackman, one half of Head Cheese with Al Snow. God, what
to do with the head?
Head
game around the head.
Yeah. No, yeah. Al Snow was head because his theme would go, "What does everybody want?" and the entire crowd would go, "Head." He was in ECW for a hot minute, and they would hand out foam or styrofoam heads to the crowd, and they would shake him up and down while he was coming out. I've
seen that actually. Now I think about it.
And number 5, that's shit.
AJ? Did you mention AJ?
I did not mention AJ. I don't think AJ is cemented as my favorite wrestler of all time yet.
Oh, okay.
Shit, that's really hard. I would say The Rock, but probably not The Rock, despite the fact that he's the only reason the Know Your Role network exists.
He's the main reason.
Yeah. Rockstar Spud. Nah.
Rockstar.
Rockstar.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Sorry, Rockstar Spud. You're getting there, bud. You'll get it eventually.
Okay, you want to rattle off your top 5 while I think about a number 5?
So mine's not in any order whatsoever. It's just kind of 5 current wrestlers that I really, 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 really enjoy. If you think about yours, just jump in. I don't really care. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to go down this list that I wrote here. AJ Styles. Goddamn fucking amazing. Not much else you can say about him. He's just the goddamn best.
Mando Springford 450s.
Hell fuck yeah. Kevin Owens. Keeping kayfabe alive. Appreciate it, my dude.
Man does some great 450 splashes. Have you ever seen him do a 450?
No, I've seen him do a pop-up powerbomb
he
and multiple
he can do
frog splashes.
Back in the indie days, he used to do 450 splashes.
He was still fat back then, right? We don't need to watch that right now.
Oh, yeah.
Next, Finn Balor. Just because... Theme song. He's just good. I mean, he's good. He could possibly hinder the gender.
He also hasn't had
see that happen.
He also hasn't had a carb since like 2010. Dude is shredded.
Dude is more ripped than non-hindering gender.
I could shred cheese on that kid's abs. Also, he's 36, so I don't know why I'm calling him a kid.
He's older than us.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, 36.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Good news is, if he doesn't destroy his shoulder anymore, he should be fine for at least a couple years.
Do you think of your fifth one yet?
No.
Or should I keep going? Okay, I'll keep going.
Keep going.
Recently acquired to the list as of literally... What? How long ago was that? Like 2 hours, maybe? Hour and a half? Something like that?
When you watched the Kenny Omega-Okada match?
Kenny Omega.
Oh, I have my 5.
Let me finish this one.
Wait,
Kenny Omega... I don't even know how to describe it. It's just... It's a new thing for me. And... it's going well. That's just like a shitty description of anything that I could ever say in my entire life.
And his 4 moves of doom.
His 3 moves of doom. The fucking...
Have gotten him over with you.
The knee kick... What's the other one?
Oh, the V trigger.
Yeah, the V.
The
jumping over the fucking ring.
The V trigger,
and the one-winged angel.
Plancha, and the one-winged angel. One-winged angel.
Then last would just be Seth Rollins. Mostly because I needed a 5th one, and Seth Rollins is actually really good.
Okay, so
even if he did lose the try.
So my 5th guy is going to come out of nowhere, and it's also going to make no sense. Because I've only seen a single match of his.
You already put Muhammad Hassan on there, so it can't get much worse.
That's fair. I'm gonna go with number 5 is Katsuyori Shibata, who recently had to retire due to a subdermal hematoma after probably having the greatest match of his career against Okada, which got 5 stars from Dave Meltzer.
Shout out to Okada.
That motherfucker makes kicks look fucking incredible. Like
taking kicks or giving kicks?
Giving kicks. Like they sound like they fucking hurt.
It's because they do hurt.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like these sound like they really fucking hurt. But like, I don't know. The dude. It's really sad that he'll probably never wrestle again. But it's like in that one match I saw, I was like, that dude's fucking good. Also, his finishing move is the go to sleep into a fucking punt to your face.
Was.
Yeah, keyword was.
I'll give you this. Going a little bit off topic, your room is a lot quieter than mine. Mostly because I don't have...
well, you have the air...
because your fan's not as loud as mine.
Well, to be fair, I also have it on like the smallest setting we have.
It's why it's hot as fuck in here.
I'll turn it up once we go to actually listen to the audio again.
Why would we listen to the audio again?
Just to see how it sounds.
Yeah, okay.
It should sound alright on the Blue Snowball, but yeah.
This isn't even the Snowball, it's the Snowball Ice, because there's a difference for some fucking reason. But it's probably like the lower quality one. Of course it is. That would make sense.
So what should we end our podcast on every week? We could do match of the week, whatever the best match is.
That's a lot of work because then I have to watch it.
You have to watch wrestling
and,
at least once a week.
No, I'm not.
Well, no, we can just be like whatever we watch this week is whatever we watch.
I have been watching a lot of wrestling. I'll go with this little tangent type thing. I started watching wrestling in 2006, and I kept watching all the way up until about 2013 is where I kind of took a break, and I started again in 2016, but not like as much as I am right now. And this year has just like hit me full force.
Yeah,
it's just going and going and going, and I'm back into it, and I fucking love it.
Which is a weird thing for me because as long as I can remember, I've been a wrestling fan. Like I
was still a wrestling fan. I didn't keep up with it at all.
Like when I was 3.
Like I missed the entire Shield gimmick thing. Which isn't a problem.
No,
I don't really care.
It's whatever.
But, yeah. So, what were you saying?
Which, in my retrospect, if you want to think about it, when I was 3, I went to a WCW live event.
What?
In 2000, yeah, I went to a WCW live event.
What?
Yes.
I thought you went to... I remember you telling me about a WWE one. You never told me about that one.
I went to a SmackDown live show in 2005. It was, the main event was Batista and JBL.
Fire Bradshaw.
Think about that, yeah. Fire Bradshaw.
Fuck you, JBL.
Like as far as I can remember, I've been a wrestling fan since about 2000, so I have a lot of experience. Except for those couple of years where I wasn't allowed to watch wrestling, which
He threatened to beat up some kid.
No, I straight up beat up that kid.
Get wrecked.
Hey,
remember that kid's name?
I do not remember his name, but I do remember this. Share your Game Boy, or I will beat the fuck out of you. I just wanted to play some fucking Pokemon. Okay?
As he has a Game Boy right over here.
Yeah. I don't think the batteries work anymore, but to be fair, the most wrestling that I've missed between 2000 and now is 2003 to 2006. So I missed the original Brock Lesnar run. I missed Eddie Guerrero winning the world title. I missed
Redacted winning the world title.
Redacted winning the world title, which I'm sure some people are going to get that joke.
Can Can we just never actually say his name? Just call him.
Just
Redacted?
call him Redacted. Yeah, we
Please?
just call him Redacted.
Okay, I'm good with
I'm
that.
sure.
If you just heard the other
if
Eddie
I-
Guerrero
if I-
context, you should get it.
if I accidentally say, I'll put Redacted in.
You have much more patience with editing than I would.
Yes, I do. But to be fair,
'cause
I've got a little bit. I get off at noon tomorrow, so I'm probably just gonna record a bunch of footage from 2K tonight, and then I'm probably gonna throw it in and edit it when I get home from work.
What time do you go in?
7, and then I get off at noon.
I go in at 6. So I don't get off till fucking 3.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We can always hang out after I get done editing.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Kill myself.
That's true. You could buy a rope at work.
We don't sell the rope we sell is like this small. It's fucking terrible. But yeah.
Okay, so
Wrestling's going really well. So I think this podcast went really well compared to our last 10 efforts at making a podcast.
But to be fair,
This one was also wrestling centered.
I mean, to be fair, aren't we going to try a Wednesday podcast where we just talk about anything?
Yeah, because I really want to talk about I really just want to go with some bullshit.
Like,
I
here's
like
the thing.
spewing bullshit.
Like, we can have a half-hour podcast about anything on Wednesdays, an hour-long wrestling podcast on Sundays, and yeah,
Doesn't even have to be on Sunday. What day is today?
I think it'd be better for Sunday, or it could be like, because I have an idea for Saturday morning stuff on our.
Well, I don't
Jam.
think we should, because today's what, Wednesday?
Yes.
So it'd be kind of stupid to release this on Sunday. Well, not really. As long as you release it before the Great Balls of Fire thing.
Yeah,
I think it'll be
I'm gonna,
okay.
I'm gonna release it probably. I'll have it timed out because I'll have it edited by tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, because you can schedule it on YouTube
Yeah.
when you hit the upload. It's got all this bullshit on
Yeah.
it.
So I mean, we can say what the best match we watched this week was, I suppose.
I don't even know any matches that I watched besides that one.
The Okada,
The
Omega
Kenny
Okada
Omega.
2. I'm gonna say the Kenny Omega Michael Elgin match at the G1 Special
Day one.
Day 1.
I mean, I
that's
got the second half.
that's
of that,
probably
I
my favorite match this week.
think. Is he Japanese?
Who, Michael Elgin?
Yeah.
No,
I don't
I
think
think
so.
he's Canadian.
Oh, that was my problem with the U.S. title.
Was that?
Kenny Omega's fucking Canadian.
I think the only American person in the
It's
tournament.
Jay Lethal.
No, I think Hangman Page is also American. Hangman the Page
That was
is.
just kind of dumb in my opinion.
But I mean, Tetsuya Naito was in the tournament too. I think it was Tetsuya Naito.
Something like that.
Yeah.
All right. You want to just plug all the shit now?
Yeah, just plug all of our shit.
All right. So our Twitter is at KnowYourRoleNet, and everything's in the description. I'm assuming you can copy it directly from the other videos. I put it in there.
I could put a Bitly link in, yeah.
Whatever, doesn't matter. Know Your Role Net on Twitter and on
It's KYR Net.
Instagram.
Should be KYR Network.
That's what I'm thinking. Where is my stuff? Yeah, KYR Network. That's letter K, letter Y, letter R, Network. Instagram. We have a Facebook page, but
I haven't worked on it.
neither have I.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out how to get on it. It was too complicated.
Yeah, it's.
I did link our Instagram to our Twitter, though.
That's good.
So that was nice. I think that's all we have right now, isn't it?
Yep.
We don't
To be
have...
fair, that's all we really need.
I put in the YouTube bio. I put our Twitter and Instagram link. I put a Twitter, what's it, fucking slash, and then the link, Instagram slash the link, and then I put MySpace slash. I just left it blank. So if someone wants to make us a MySpace page, I will throw it on there.
Yeah.
I will throw that link on there.
We will appreciate it much so because I don't want to go on MySpace and make that.
Just know.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Oh, that felt fucking
But,
amazing. Sorry, I had Taco Bell before the podcast.
I think we got a point across with this here wrestling podcast. How much we hate Heavy Machinery.
Fuck them.
How much we hate James Ellsworth.
Fuck him.
How much we don't like the End Zone Cast thing.
Fucking dog shit.
And how much Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view has a dumb name.
Have you heard the theme song from it?
No. Isn't it Great Balls of Fire?
Yeah. I don't know if that's like a current song or if they literally just ripped that out
I think
of
it's
the
a
60s.
1950s song.
I ain't even mad.
Also,
I'm not even mad.
we've also discovered our greatest jingle ever.
Oh, what was it?
Who's gonna hinder the gender?
Whose theme song did we put on that? Somebody that has kind of like a jazzy type tune.
It's gonna be the weird 1950s wartime lady from fucking Lacey Evans from NXT.
No, what's that one dude's name? He's a really new dude.
Jack Gallagher.
No, he's in NXT. Fuck, it's some like haze hippie gimmick type thing.
I have no idea.
He's a black dude. I forget what his name is.
I haven't watched NXT. Like, I only watch the NXT Takeover specials now because the regular weekly show sucks. Listen,
you know it's terrible that we have a wrestling podcast,
but we don't watch any wrestling.
But we like collectively agree that most of the weekly shows suck ass.
Yeah,
like just in general, they're just garbage.
But here's the thing about that: we're right.
I mean, yeah,
and most people would agree.
No one needs to watch 3 hours of fucking
Raw
Joe yelling at Paul Heyman.
Listen,
not that I don't love Joe. Joe's my boy.
But I
love
need
Joe.
to yell at Paul Heyman.
That's the Samoa Joe promo style, by the way. It's a regular sentence, and the very last, a couple words. Last word doesn't matter.
First, you say things really quietly, and then you get really loud all of a sudden.
The peaks in the audio. The RIP headphone users. Ear rape alert.
I'm gonna have to use my iMovie editing skills to put a wee woo wee woo wee woo.
Ear rape content, explicit fucking content.
Sorry. Listen, it's not my fault I have to cut a Samoa Joe promo in the middle of my podcast.
So the next episode of the Cup of Coffee podcast is just gonna be Frank yelling every sentence. Thank you.
I'm just gonna be cutting Samoa Joe promos the entire time,
screaming in my fucking ear.
I would like to say goodbye and good night from my bedroom. And listen,
I want to die. Kill me. Figure out how to hit the stop button.